What is happening? What is up, guys? XRP Alpha back. I've been putting this video off for a while, but I figured today is the day I want to get it all done. It's basically the whole thesis, my whole thesis of why they won't allow gold and silver to be our money any longer, why they don't want it. And that's because, like, for example, here in Arizona, it's considered like money. And so I have a guy that I moved from Oregon, which I couldn't do this. I'd have to pay capital gains and all that stuff. I just meet up with this dude and I hand him silver. He hands me straight cash. And it's that easy. I think the other day I went and turned in a couple 100 ounces. I wanted to buy one of these dips, make sure I had the money to buy the dip that I know that's coming. And it took me, I think it was 45 minutes to get to him, trade, go put the money cash in my bank, and it was right there, ready to be spent. It's pretty sweet, actually. I love living here in Arizona. But the reason I'm also selling the gold and silver is because I know that they don't want us to use it as money anymore. They can't tax it. They can't trace it. We can do deals behind their back, and crypto is kind of like a Trojan horse in that sense, as they're making us feel like, oh, we're scooting around the system. But all this crypto leaves a digital trail. It is much worse or much easier, I should say, for them to track and trace and eventually tax the shit out of crypto. Much easier than it is for gold and silver. And that's the whole reason they're allowing crypto, and they're merging us into it slowly. And here's the dirty little secret too. They manipulate the price of gold and silver, always have. You think with all this inflation, like, let's jump over. This will put it into perspective. $31 trillion we're in national debt. We printed like $4 trillion on a Thursday for COVID. And when you print money like that, inflation will find its way into the system. And they did a good job of making that inflation go into securities and buying bonds and giving everyone this false sense of security because asset prices were rising, while all the while they're manipulating the price of the true precious metals, the stores of value. They're manipulating those prices, and I'll tell you how they do it in a second. But first, the paper to gold ratio. Actually, that's not the one I want. Dollar to gold ratio. So back in 1913, when the Fed was created, the dollar to gold ratio, how the M1 money supply, how many dollars were out there per ounce of gold, made the price of gold 28.66. That's $28 for an ounce of gold. Right now, we're roughly around 1800. What should the price be? 4,947 if you take the M1 money supply to every ounce of gold that we have. Silver's even better, which is crazy to think about. This is the stuff that got me, Mike Maloney on YouTube. He really got me into understanding currency and inflation and how all of this works. But so if you take the dollar to silver ratio in 1913, it would be $2.66. Now, as many dollars as they have printed to the ounces of silver out there, $671. Isn't that nuts? Now look what inflation has done to other things. So they keep the price of these precious metals suppressed because they don't want us trading them. But look at homes. The median income, first we're going to do income. The median income now is $36,000. 22 years ago, it was $32,000. Wages have not kept up with inflation even remotely. Median price of a house in 2000, $168,000. Now, $443,000. You guys, they're inflating everything around us. This is what they mean when they say you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. I don't know about happy, but it's some bullshit. Anyways, how JP Morgan gets away with it? Not JP Morgan, all these institutions, they actually work together to do it. That's how you know there are powers that be that control this shit, because JP Morgan gets caught manipulating precious metals. Dude, they do it so often. They paid billions of dollars in fines. What do? Keep going. Keep doing it. They keep making money off of it too. It's ridiculous. You can just look. J.P. Morgan Gold Desk ripped off market for years. J.P. Morgan to pay $920 million for manipulating precious metals. Prosecutors say J.P. Morgan traders scammed metals market. It's, you guys, they naked short. So when you have a futures market, which they can do this with crypto too. So even though these assets are limited in supply, you have a futures market, and they take all this money and they just naked short sell these things. It sways the market, and they can push it whatever way they want. Oh, you think they're gonna have a big spike? It's setting up nicely. All this inflation, boom, they hammer it down, and it's coordinated. It's a coordinated attack. And they were caught talking to each other. Different institutions caught talking to each other. Hey, now's the time. Let's do it. Boom, and they hit it. It's some real bullshit. And so when you realize that they have the ability to control these markets like that, and they do control these markets like that, and nothing is ever really done, no heads roll, what do? It leaves you kind of feeling like, I'm investing in gold and silver because I know it should be going up, but they don't allow it to go up. So what do they want? You have to get ahead of them. What do they want? They want a digital currency that they can trace. They want the populace using digital currencies so they have a better eye on it and they can get their tax money. So I'm not investing into crypto because I think it's going to save us. I know that it's going to enslave us. That is my whole thesis. But I also know that I can get wealthy by being there before they're taking us there. And you have to stay up on the trends. But you guys, this is a real thing. It sucks. It really does suck. But that's the only conclusion I can come to. What else am I gonna do? Sit back and cry about it? Like, might as well make some money. I want to hear what you guys have to say about all this shit. Like, did you guys know that J.P. Morgan friggin' rigs the market like that? Did you know what inflation has done to us here in America? Like, the fiat system it's complete bullshit, and it's crazy that so many people are just blind to it, like understanding how it all works. Anyways, that's the base layer of my entire thesis. If you guys haven't watched Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money, please go do that. It's on his YouTube channel. You have to go to his playlist and then scroll down because he made it I think it was 6 years ago. But that's really where I started my journey into understanding markets and understanding monetary history and understanding Bitcoin. But anyways, I love you guys. Anyways, hope you have a great day. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and peace out.